when I was younger, I used to go on Discord calls with my friends to play games and stuff. I remember one time I was playing this game, Call of Duty Black Ops 3, and I was on my friend group's Discord call. We had a community thing, and I was on with my friend, and I remember I was playing this custom zombie map and Call of Duty Black Ops 3, and two of my friends were in the call at the time. One, we'll call him John. I knew John for a long time. He was actually one of my first friends. And I mean, at the time, I thought he was such a good friend, but looking back, he wasn't. He was okay. He was nice whenever it was just me and him talking, but whenever he was with this other friend, who we'll call him Luke. So Luke came into the friend group about 2 years before, and he was rude to me and would take the hand, as people do in Discord calls and playing games together. And yeah, I remember I was playing the zombie map, and Luke, we're calling him, he said something very, very hurtful to me, because you see, the story happened in 2021, so it's a long time now, 4 years. So this was around December time. I remember it was Christmas, and anyways, in August, I had an accident in August. I was out, I was a stupid young man, I was adventurous, and I didn't have any common sense, and I was in this abandoned mill, and I went out the back window, and I went to the skylight, and because I was so stupid back then, I kicked the skylight. I was sitting on a metal beam on this old ancient roof that would probably collapse if I stepped in it. But anyways, I kicked the window, my leg gets caught in the glass, I pull it out, and what do you know? I rip open my entire leg, and I had to get 48 stitches for that, and I couldn't walk for weeks, and it traumatized me for life. Anyways, Luke made fun of me for that. He says, next time I see you, I'm gonna rip the stitches out of your leg. Just how negative is that? People like that, I find it negative. People, they rub off on you, whether you realize it or not. Imagine saying that to me after I went through that, and because at the time I didn't even say anything back to him. I never actually told anyone this, but I remember after that, I put the headset down, and I started crying. I started crying in my room just because that hurt me so much. But I never said anything to him because I thought that would only make it worse. But anyways, negative people, guys, they will rub off you, whether you realize it or not. There's a saying that goes, you're the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with, and it's absolutely true. If you're around good people, then that'll rub off on you, and you'll become happier. If you're around negative people, you'll become more negative, you complain more, you'll be nastier and whatnot. You really are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. So I highly recommend, if the negative people in your life are, for example, family, you can't really get rid of them. So what I recommend there is sounds a bit harsh, but I'd highly recommend just spend as little time as possible, even if they're family. Just say no to them if they, I don't know, invite you out for dinner or something. This is only if they're negative, guys. If they're good people, by all means, obviously, just go out with them if you want. But yeah, being around negative people, it'll just destroy your mental health completely, your confidence, your self-image and whatnot. If you're around people like that serve absolutely no purpose in your life, it's just gonna make you feel awful. It's gonna make your happiness go down, down, down. Honestly, you know what I think? If I could speak to my younger self back then, I would tell him no friends are better than friends like that. Because, by the way, it wasn't just a one-time thing that person looked. He said that. No, it was all the time. I'll admit it wasn't as harsh as what he said then, but it was pretty bad. If I could speak to my younger self, I'd tell him just, nope, no friends are better than them friends. Of course, having good friends is better than all of that. You may be asking though, how do I find good friends? Well, guys, I'll tell you how I found good friends. I'll tell you a story about how I met my first decent friend. Well, he actually used to be very nasty to me, but he changed his ways. So let's go back to last year. Last year, I finished school around this time last year, and I have no friends because my old friends from primary school that I used to play PlayStation with and go outside with. I cut them off because of, it was honestly mostly because of that guy that I called Luke. It's not his actual name, but just for his privacy. So I don't have them anymore. Anyways, in school I have these friends who aren't really my friends, but I tag along with them because at December I remember my good friend in my class, he left, and there was this group of people in the year below that I kind of talked to two of them on the bus home from school, so I thought like it would be okay if I ran about with them just for until I leave, you know, because I didn't have anyone else in my year. Anyways, I run about with them, and because I'm older and they see that I don't have any friends apart from them, and I just seem to tag along with their group, they make fun of me because of that. I think it made them feel a sense of them. They felt good about themselves whenever they took the hand of someone older than them, and because I used to run about with the cool people around my area, I thought they must have felt good about taking the piss out of me, you know. Anyways, so I suffered through that for about 3 months, and then school ends March last year, and I blocked them all one day because I had enough, because they were putting up pictures of me and their profile pictures and all this stuff, and I just had enough one day and I blocked every single one of them. I never spoke to them for months. I planned to never speak to them again in my life, but I'll tell you how I met my first good friend, and it was actually from that group of toxic people. Okay, so 3 months later, 3 months with zero friends. It was awful. It was a very tough time, but anyways, I started going to the gym, and I went for a couple weeks, and one day I didn't have a lift to the gym, so I had to walk it. So I began to walk down the main road, just walking to the gym, and out of nowhere, as I'm passing by the shop, a car rolls down the window and says hello to me, and I see who it was. It was the person that used to be the worst to me in school, and he was asking me, how am I doing, and where am I going, and all this. So I said to him, I'm going to the gym, and this guy, he was really into the gym, so he says, oh, that's cool and all, and we just end our conversation there, and I walk off. But little did I know, then I see him running behind me, and I'm like, oh god, why is he here? Anyways, he goes up to me and he says his mum got him some money to go to the gym with me, and I don't know what to say. This guy used to bully me bad, and I'm not sure if I want to go with him, but it felt like it would be kind of awkward if I said no, I don't want to go with you, and it was being okay, so I just went along with it. And surprisingly, we went to the gym, we had a good workout, I got him on WhatsApp, and we went to the gym for months and months. It honestly gave me one of the best summers ever, because he'd actually turned around whenever we weren't in the school environment, whenever he wasn't around his old friends. He was actually a very nice guy, and I had one of the best summers in my life because of that, and I'm still friends with him till this day. So he completely changed. People can change, guys. Just because they were bad at one point doesn't mean they're like that now. Anyone can change. I've seen living proof of that. Anyways, you may be thinking, so how are you gonna find friends like that? Because I'm sure that if you just walk to the gym, the chance that some guy is gonna stop his car, roll down his window, talk to you, and run behind you while you're walking to the gym is very low. Here's what I'd recommend. Well, guys, I'm building up a Discord community for people to watch my content. Right now, there's only 5 members in it, but we can grow it. And also, forgot to mention that online friends really helped me. Some good online friends. I met them actually through doing outreach for my copywriting business. But anyways, back to my point, that my Discord community, guys, I really think if we can build it up, we can get more people in there, then it's going to be a really good spot for like-minded people on this journey of improving their happiness, their well-being, you know. So yeah, that's my problem though. I need to be working harder. I need to be producing better content, getting more subscribers, views, and whatnot. But if you're watching this and you don't really have any good like-minded friends, then definitely join my Discord. It's gonna grow, and I'm sure you can DM some guys in there. You can text stuff in the chats or whatever. But for real life friends, it's actually quite difficult. What I'd recommend personally is in your friend group right now, or your old friend group or whatever, there's probably at least one like-minded person in there. If that is, if it's a relatively big group, and I know it's not a lot, but it'd probably go to the gym with you. And as you know, the gym is a must for good mental health and good feeling good in yourself. And yeah, so yeah, I know it's not a lot. You don't probably won't share like 100% or 80% of the same values, but even if you just one person to go to the gym with you, like how I did, it really helped me, and I hope it helped you. So that's what I recommend for in real life friends. Just reach out to one of your old friends in your old friend group, and it's very likely that one of them would be up for going to the gym with you, and you can make it fun together, so you both stick at it for the long term. That's what I recommend for in real life friends. For online, we just need to build up my Discord community. Voice calls in there, I forgot to mention as well, so that's another great bonus. Anyways, guys, I'm gonna wrap this video up, and I must say I really enjoyed recording this video today, and thank you for having such a great attention span for watching this full video. Respect to you. And by the way, I have a product that is a 1 week roadmap to fix your mental health from depressed to very happy. The link is in the description. Thank you. I hope to see you again soon. Good luck.